Guys, welcome. Today we're gonna play the demo for They Are Here. I saw the trailer for this and I was instantly very interested. So let's just go and check what's up. I'm gonna read this one. Unexplained phenomena occurred at Gracewood Farm. On the night of August 7th, the Sherman family witnessed bright lights in the sky that moved at breakneck speed over the cornfield. The lights moved in a random direction and at different speeds. After a while, they vanished. This strange behavior in the sky was observed at the same time each night for 5 nights. According to the owner of the farm, all the animals went crazy. The dog became aggressive, tried to attack him and beat him. The children complained that someone was walking under their windows. Farmer Peter Sherman himself in the field saw a strange figure that did not look like a man. What is it? Deliberate deception, drawing attention to oneself, or a sensation about an alien invasion? Journalist Taylor Fox travels to Gracewood Farm to take a photo and make a report for the local newspaper. Alright, so now we have to talk to the farmer. Press left mouse button to take a photo. Oh, it's so I can zoom in. Alright. They're there. In one of the usual triangle formations. I wonder what time is it because it's kind of weird to visit someone for an interview when it's already dark. Okay, what's this? Farmer's note. Miss Fox, we made an appointment, but something bad happened. Our daughter went missing. My wife went to town for help. My son and I went to check out the farm. We'll leave notes for you and the police in case we pass each other. I'm really hoping their daughter wasn't abducted, but based on the nature of what we're playing right now, it's not impossible to happen. Old newspaper. Mystery sky object seen here in Orono. Or we can actually read, but yeah, maybe not now. Maybe if I buy and actually play the whole game. In the photo, members of the Sherman family. Why is there only 3 of them? And there's a baby. I'm guessing it's locked. Alright, time to head upstairs then. It somehow feels like I'm playing Phasmophobia right now, but with better graphics. I've learned a lot about these things. They are called the Greys. These are not little green men, but big, creepy, and dangerous creatures. Basically, they can be described in the following way: a large head, disproportionate to the body, no hair, bottomless black eyes, gray skin, long thin limbs. Their voices are like nothing else. These aliens are very aggressive towards people. It all starts with bright lights in the sky in your home, which move along a certain way. Then, people start to have a nosebleed, have severe headaches and a buzz in their ears, and animals start raging. Next, people start to have memory lapses. When they come back to normal, they find themselves in unexpected places. For example, in the middle of a field or on a road a few kilometers away from home. Some of them have flashbacks of terrible memories. People remember terrifying experiences. The aliens establish control over their minds, and this has affected their psyche. Also, they found the marks on the body, incisions to be exact. During palpation, it felt like something thick, like a foreign object moving under the skin. I watched a lot of videos and listened to a lot of podcasts about abduction stories, and this is kind of spot on, except for the fact that, or maybe not except, but they forgot to mention here that the missing time aspect of some of the abductions. Like for the abductees, they lost only like 5 minutes, but then they found out that people have been looking for them for hours and hours sometimes. And it mentions here that the grays are big. I thought it's already established that they're like only 4 feet tall. Or maybe some of them are. Maybe some are big. This is from a video titled somewhere along the lines of Creature from the Sewers. And this one I think is from the viral video of a quote-unquote alien being autopsied. What gets me is the third photo on this one. Okay, seeker found my old diary from when I was 15 years old. How can I forget that? Diary text. Today was the most exciting and scariest day of my life. I saw the aliens. My parents think I'm lying, but it's true. I was fishing from an abandoned pier on the river. Suddenly, I was deafened by a roar coming from behind. I turned around. Very low above the ground, a huge disc with 4 flashing lights or windows was hovering. I felt a punch that seemed to throw me into the air. I froze there as if in zero gravity. Everything around me became blindingly bright, and I seemed to lose consciousness. I remember seeing 3 aliens with gray skin and big eyes. I was placed on the table as if I was welded to it. They were standing over me. It seemed to me that they communicated with each other telepathically. Then one of them came over and did something to my head. I don't remember anything else. I woke up on the pier later in the evening and barely made it home. My head was buzzing, and I walked home as if in delirium. When I got there, I found several cuts on my body and 2 small, very smooth holes behind my ears. What was that? I'm scared to sleep. Okay, so I can zoom in when using the camera. This game is really interesting because it's rare to see an alien game where it's not too cheesy, and there's a lot of references here on the anecdotal reports of abductions, like the consistent details. This is my daughter's room. During the night, I heard a strange noise. When I come in, she wasn't in her bed and the window was wide open. I'm sure she was abducted by those things. Should I run? I'm kind of more curious than scared. I feel like I should get out. As a child, headaches began to bother me. They torture me to this day. I went to the doctor dozens of times, but no one could explain the reason for the recurrence. Now I understand why the doctors could not determine the cause of the migraines. The answer is simple: abduction. I only remember the alien abduction when I found my old diary. It was then that the migraines began. The cuts that I noticed then, behind the ear, were a trace of them. I'm sure they've implanted something in me, some kind of transmitter or implant. Because of this, I forgot everything. I definitely decided I would get it. I'm not crazy. Holy shit. In the full game, you will find the large territory of Gracewood Farm and the full story of an alien abduction. Add the game to your wishes so you don't miss a discounted release. Okay, that actually sold me the game, I think. This goes on my wishlist for sure. It's interesting though, because if they actually You know what? I might be the one who's wrong here, but I'm pretty sure it's already established that the Greys are small creatures, like 4 feet below. And on most abductions, well, not most, but in abductions, usually the Greys or the aliens doesn't really have to get to you physically. Sometimes you feel compelled to go to somewhere without a good reason. And then you get abducted, you lose time, something gets implanted in you, or you've been experimented on, and then they return you, sometimes with the wrong clothes or mismatched buttons or the wrong shoe on the wrong foot, whatever. For you it would feel like you were only gone for like maybe 5 or 10 minutes, and then you'd find out the people were looking for you for hours. And it's interesting, they also showed those dead animals, because on places where abductions happen, mutilations sometimes happens as well, like dead animals with no blood and innards in them, but completely dry and dead. So this one's really interesting. I think I might actually play this on release if I could buy this one. So that's it for this one, guys. Thank you for watching. They are here.